Investigating.
Oh no. Sweet. I know. And you helped. Alright. Going back to the botanical. No. Let's go. So what do you have to do? Z.
Be right there.
Alright. Okay, I'm assuming we're going back to the botanical garden. And that means we're gonna have to... what are you? We're gonna slither up behind you. Kill the snake. Kill the slither little snake. Alright. Is that where we're... Yeah. So yeah, we're probably gonna have to fight with botanical people. Look at that. No power. Or very little power.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
She's
That's
not
the
happy.
thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit.
Calm down,
This is all you're
female
doing.
John Wayne.
Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
Because you're the one who deserted them. This isn't personal, Adelaide. I need your power regular. I don't owe you an Reed needs his people back. This isn't personal.
You killed my garden, destroyed my community, sentenced my flock to a lifetime of slavery in Edgewater for a power regulator. Well, shit, I wish it was personal. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater.
Okay.
This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
Willing to deal with Reed for you. You're being unreasonable. Come back to Edgewater. What happened to you, Adelaide? All this anger had to come from somewhere. I'm willing to deal with Reed for you.
You offering to cross Reed off, huh?
Maybe.
This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done?
Maybe.
Or are you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos?
Maybe.
Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together.
Reed isn't going to just leave his post. I'll need some help. What happened? Yeah.
Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me.
Say, I'm
The
a bad
human
person.
body is rich with nutrients.
Sick lady. That's just because what happens when you run out of corpses. Haha.
Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth of crops.
What happened to you, Adelaide?
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, But Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him.
Maybe he was right.
So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Did you grind his body up and use it as whatever, manure? Alright, what are we doing? Gotta talk to everyone, I suppose. Excuse me.
Food
Never
found is
mind.
loyal at this rate.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. Whoa, Miss Parvati. You're, what, how are you? Hi. Hello.
What a child.
Are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
I seen you wandering around here. You don't look like you're coming from town.
I'm passing through. I'll take it as a compliment. I'm just trying to get my ship off the ground.
Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we? Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us.
One
Something's
of
been
us.
chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Never too late to start learning. I could give you a couple pointers. Maybe you should come clean then. Why are you telling me this? You're lucky your camp's full of idiots. Never too late to start learning.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Alright.
I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see.
I see.
I want to make something of myself.
Good.
You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
I'll let you know if I find anything. I expect a fair price. You mentioned 2 pads. What about the third? I'll let you know if I find anything.
Would you?
Yes, I
I'd be
just said
grateful.
that. You won't survive without power. It's time to go back to Edgewater.
I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again. I mentioned those manuals on mechanical engineering. Suppose if I had one of those, I could go back to Reed and make a real case for myself.
There you go.
What's on your mind?
So you pretended to be an engineer. How have you been getting away with it?
Luck, mostly. Nothing's needed serious repairing yet. Nothing's broken down that we can't just replace with something scavenged from the outskirts. Well, not until the power went and cut out. Now everyone's giving me sidelong looks, expecting me to work some miracle and get the generator humming again.
Yeah, that ain't happening, kid. How long do you live here?
Couple months. This camp's my home. People you see milling about, they're my family. At least I think of them that way. I owe them my life. Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me, starving and delirious.
What were you doing in the wilderness?
We all left the cannery for one reason or another. Me? I was let go, mostly on account of my incompetence. I mean, I was incompetent. I couldn't even survive on my own. Grace found me, Adelaide took me in, I've been on my feet ever since.
You weren't incompetent. You just didn't fit the cannery. Not like here. This place had a U-shaped hole, and now it doesn't.
You could stay, you know. Here. I'd be happy to... we could really use... this isn't coming out right. If you want, Adelaide would make a place for you.
We should go. Anyone else I need to talk to? You.
Marauders can't see us in the dark. Wild canids, on the other hand.
There's nothing left for you here. It's time to go back to Edgewater.
The matter's been weighing on me. Fact is, I can't go anywhere long as Zoe's missing. Disappeared without a trace. Marauders took her, I suspect.
I'll keep an eye out.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Don't worry about it. I'll find her.
Appreciate it. Honest.
Honest. Got questions about Zoe.
I'll tell you what I can.
Any idea where she
Vex
might be
me.
hiding?
If she
Vex
told
me?
anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already.
How well do you know her?
Well, enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does.
You seem so personal. Can't imagine how you didn't get with her. Yeah.
She was lazy and thoughtless, but she's still one of our own.
Maybe Marauders took her away.
Could be.
Well,
Dangers aplenty out there. No telling why Marauders would steal somebody like Zoe. Got no useful skill as far as I could tell.
alright. Let's change this. Just going somewhere specific, not just out there.
Marauder gang just moved into the districts a little ways east. Their numbers are growing. Gotta come from somewhere.
Alright, let's change the subject.
What is it?
There's nothing left. I'll leave you be. Alright, what are we doing? Where are we going?
What happened? Sprat
to
fell
talk to
into
him
a
again?
transformer again?
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
Not yet.
I've been thinking about going back.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm not much use to anybody here. I
Alright.
get sick thinking about working. I mean,
Alright, let's go. We're gonna go back there. Can we? Fast travel? Yes. Look at that. Borst worst. It's not the worst unless it's Borst worst. Where are we going? Oh, we're going this way. Hello, you. Going there, or are we going here? Let's go this way. Wait, what? Did I want to go here? Yes, this way. Ooh, this way. Yep. The hell is that? What? Hello, Reed.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
Spoke to Adelaide. She won't come back as long as you're here. I deliver your message. Haven't convinced Adelaide to come back. I wanted to talk to you about something.
Go ahead.
What makes you think they convinced the deserters to come back? You seem pretty fixed on bringing Adelaide back. We need to have a word about this plague.
Can we not? Talking about unpleasant things always gets my bile up.
Must have some kind of treatment plan. How long has this plague been happening? What?
Show up to work, put in your hours, wear a smile. Problems of the body come from problems of the spirit. Work improves the spirit and fortifies the body.
Liar.
Working through hardship is a sign of loyalty and strength. I didn't get to where I am now by lying on my sickbed whenever I came down with a case of the calenture. Medicine is a rare and precious commodity. If you demonstrate you have earned the right to be treated, you will be treated. Otherwise, you must heal yourself.
Withhold medicine from your workers?
If I had enough medicine to treat everyone who fell sick, I would, but I don't. I can't save everyone. So I have to choose.
You let Adelaide's son die.
Adelaide's son was barely competent. I treat him with our medical rations, and it looks like I'm playing favorites. Now, I will not pretend to understand the suffering Adelaide must have felt on account of losing her child, but she is not the only one to have felt such suffering. I wish she had stayed with us. Adelaide left us when we needed her most.
Let me ask you something else.
Go ahead.
Lose the attitude. Have you taken a look around your town lately? What makes you think I could convince those deserters to come back? You seem pretty fixed on bringing Adelaide back. Have you looked around your town?
It is my job to keep two eyes on my town. I am the steward of this place, and this is my watch post.
How long have you worked here?
I'm trying to remember, 25 years, 26. When you get to my age, the years just rush by. You stop counting altogether. I remember looking out this window and seeing the veils spread out from horizon to horizon. We were a sprawling town. We were booming. Times change, people change, but the veil will always be here. Spacer's choice will always be here. Our work won't ever end. I take comfort in that.
The town is falling to pieces.
I wish you wouldn't say things like that.
Oh, you disagree?
Yes, as a matter of fact. When I stand at my window and look out over my town, here's what I see. I see decent, loyal, hard-working people. I see a family. We are all part of the Spacer's Choice family. We are all doing what we were brought into this world to do.
You're loyal to Spacer's Choice.
This is a Spacer's Choice town. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. The company keeps us warm, keeps us fed, keeps us working. Loyalty's got nothing to do with it, friend. This is good old-fashioned gratitude.
I should go. Now what? Okay. Ah. All right, map. Wait, there's still something here? We're not done yet.
I appreciate what you've done for us.
spoke to Adelaide. She won't come back as long as you're here.
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes. But I have done my best for this town.
Have you? A change of leadership might be what this town needs.
I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home.
Adelaide's people aren't getting sick with the plague.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic.
You're an idiot. This town doesn't eat anything but salt tuna. Of course you're going to get sick. You have people ever eat an actual vegetable? Let's go with one.
You are disparaging our parent company, and it is not appreciated. We are a Spacer's Choice salt tuna cannery. We eat salt tuna here, and only salt tuna.
That's why you're going to die. Pretty sure it's your food that's making you sick. You need Adelaide's garden.
I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanist couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of him and shut down the greenhouse.
Persuade. Adelaide's found a way to grow food. She'll come back if you step down.
You will excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
Don't you worry about that. She's been using human corpses. She's growing her crops with special fertilizer. Let's go with that. 3. Special fertilizer.
And when you say special fertilizer, you mean what exactly?
You're gonna pull it out of me, aren't you, you bastard? Corpses. Mostly human. Dead bodies could have been taken from your cemetery. Corpses mostly human?
Adelaide has been using dead bodies in her fertilizer? That's... Come to think of it, that's a stroke of brilliance. What a remarkably efficient solution. Recycling Spacer's Choice property long after its date of expiration. I was wondering about those missing bodies in Silas's cemetery.
Not in the mood to argue. You want Adelaide's help? Step down. This town needs Adelaide. She won't come back so long as you're here. We'll go with step down.
You're right, I am being obstinate. If the best thing I can do for this town is to stand down, then stand down I shall. If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way.
You're a liar.
My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
You don't have to do this, you know. This can't be easy for you. What are your plans?
A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them.
Why not? This can't be easy for you.
I have always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy.
You don't have to do this. Let's just get it over with.
I do. Adelaide's found a cure for the plague, and she knows how to tend to crop. She's what this town needs.
Yes, I know. Okay, take care. Peace out, bitches. Skills. Gonna stick with the melee. Do some handgunnery. Defense. Persuade. Stealth. Attack. More leadership. Yep. All right. Oh, perks. Take better care of your weapons. That section just will work, but just have to bow. Sure, we'll do that. Stupid codex. All right, let's go. Ah. All right, I think I'm gonna end it for now. And thank you for watching. Come back for part 3, coming soon to a YouTube near you.